So, okay, good. Well, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Kee Browning. I'm a mind, body, spirit life coach, and I have a degree in psychology. I graduated with honors from the University of Texas. I am a board certified hypnotherapist and a meditation leader. And of course, you know me as a registered yoga teacher, a certified strength trainer, and a fitness over 50 specialist with a focus on Parkinson's. So I like to incorporate a lot of different things while we're working out today. I'm also a graduate from the Dr. Deepak Chopra School. I'm an Ayurvedic lifestyle coach. And so I incorporate more of this information in all levels, mind, body, and spirit. And all of that's in the book. So if you will, let's go ahead and begin now. We'll start in on our chair yoga. If you want to lower your hands to the floor, make sure your phones are turned off. And let's go ahead and start by sitting up straight. Just by moving away from the back edge of your chair, you will straighten up your spine, and this engages the abs and strengthens the spinal erector muscles along the spine. So we're just sitting up straight. Of course, also creates the possibility for full lung capacity. So when we're slouching, we generally have a very shallow breath, so we're not breathing very deeply. So sitting up straight, think about the 6 directions of your lungs. It's easy to feel the rib cage expand. Of course, we notice the lungs pushing against the chest, but can you feel it in the expansion of the back body? And then, of course, the diaphragm drops down and the collarbones lift up. So that's the 6 directions of the lungs. At the beginning of class, during the first part, we want to try to breathe as deeply as possible during the asanas, during the physical part. Okay, again, sitting up straight, let's take the hands up to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. Good. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Just move at your own pace, whatever works for you. You don't have to go all the way up if it's too stressful or tense in the shoulders. Just making sure you're working at your own pace, never overdoing it. Let's stop right in the middle here, and then we'll do our rotations here. Sitting up straight, arms off to the side. Yeah, and if you want to scoot forward, okay. Yeah, so then forward. Yeah, if you will, that would be great. Yeah, circle it in both directions. Yeah, so you want to scoot forward, because now you, there you go, thank you, dear. Okay, good. Circle in both directions. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, nice. And then just lower your arms down. Good. Let's take the right hand up and over. Let's do the 6 directions of the spine. So right hand reaches left, left shoulder down and relax, left elbow bent. The neck is long on that diagonal. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tilt. And again, the jaw relaxed and the neck is on that diagonal. Doing really good. Good. Make sure that your feet are about the width of the chair, shoulder width. Good. Reaching up and tilting off to the side. Relax the left shoulder. And the other way too. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Very good. Let's go into cat and cow now. So again, doing the 6 directions of the spine. Hands to knees. Round your spine. Look down. And now the opposite, hands to hips, arch your spine, look up, feel open the throat, really open through the shoulders. Take a deep breath. And again, lower, hands to knees, round your spine, round the low back, chin to chest. And hands to hips, arch, look up. And now let's move with the breath. Exhale, round, look down. Inhale, arch, look up, hands to hips. Hands to knees, round, look down. Hands to hips, arch, look up. Let's do a few more of those. Let me see what's going on. Good, just do what you can. Try to get more movement through the spine, but not overdoing it. Yeah, and then rounding, looking down, chin to chest, just rounding here. And then focusing on the spine. Yeah, there you go. And now the opposite, arching, looking up. Yeah, very nice. Okay, good. And then arching, good, lovely, yeah. And then round, look down, and really get that low back to round. Good. Okay, nice. So now we'll just come to a neutral spine and let's do our turns. This will be the final two directions. Okay, so inhale, lift up through the spine, inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn. We're just turning to the side, not a twist, never crank into your deepest twist. And now let's turn and look in the other direction. Looking to the left, keep the spine tall. Good, let the breath be smooth and steady. Let's go in the other direction. Good, nice turn. You can increase through the neck and look over your right shoulder. And now let's look over the left shoulder. Good, and again, one more time, looking to the right. Great. And now looking to the left. So never cranking into our deepest twist while we're doing these simple turns, especially at the beginning. Let's come back to neutral. So that's the 6 directions of the spine. So we did side bends, and then forward and backward, and then the simple turns. Okay, nice. So let's go back into the back edge of the chair. Take your feet out wider than the chair for a seated squat. So elbows to thighs. This would be level 1, making sure that you have enough movement in the body so that you can breathe comfortably. Level 2, many of you are ready for that. Hands to the floor. When you get here, if you're not breathing comfortably, then you just come back and rest your hands to your elbows. Elbows to your thighs. So folding forward, relax your neck and deepen your breath. Good, welcome, come on in. If you want to just sit right back there, that's great. Another deep breath. And then lean back in your chair. Come back, and as you lean back in your chair, let more of the shoulder blades touch the chair, and this will be a slight broadening through the anterior deltoids and the pectorals, through the front body. Good, yeah, there you go. So you just feel it's going to be just a little more, yeah, there you go, like that. Okay, another deep breath here. And then let's hinge forward and reach down for the floor. You do want to feel that stretch through the low back, the hips, buttocks area, and as you're hinging forward, with the legs out wide, it is increasing the circulation through the lower parts of the body. Good, another deep breath. Okay, good, and then roll back into your chair and lean your shoulders back into the chair. So just a little more of a broadening back here. Yeah, there you go, nice. Good. Okay, and then let's hinge forward one more time. Reaching down, elbows to thighs or hands to the floor. Long spine, long neck. Now if you get dizzy easily or you have vertigo, then you want to keep your neck up. Otherwise, go ahead and lower the neck down and use this posture as natural traction. Should feel good. Okay, good. Hi, welcome. There's a couple of chairs right over here, no problem. Good, and then lean back in your chair. Good, let more of your shoulder blades touch the chair. So you're coming back here in the broadening. Not to lift the shoulders up, but broaden through the front body. Good, another deep breath. Okay, good, let's go ahead and bring the knees together and rock and roll. Sit up straight, heel and toe raises. Good, heel and toe raises. Roll over your toes, really feel that. You're moving through the toes. Pump your calf, feel the calf. Move to the toes, squeeze the calf, and when you move to your heels, stretch the back of the leg. Good. Let's take the legs forward for seated forward fold. So extend your legs out forward. Level 1, knees are bent with toes down, and level 2, knees are straight with toes down. We'll extend the arms and reach down for your knees, ankles, or toes. It is a direction, not a distance, so it's not about touching your toes. If you can, that's great. But we're just leaning in that direction. You want to feel this in the back of the legs. That's what we're looking for. This is a stretch for the back of the legs. One more deep breath here. Look at your knees. And then roll up. Come up to an upright seated position. Sit up straight. And again, we're engaging the abs, so this is another way to strengthen the core muscles. Just sitting up straight. Good. Doing good. Okay, and again, leaning forward. Seated forward fold, level 1, knees are bent, toes down. Level 2, knees straight, toes down. And level 3, toes up. So if you really want to stretch the back of the legs even more, lift the toes up and roll down toward your knees, ankles, or toes. Relax your neck, look at your knees, elongate the neck, reduce the lines on the back of the neck. Take a deep breath. And then roll back up. Good, nice. Take a deep breath. So the gluteus maximus is the buttocks muscle, and so that's the largest one. And then after that are the hamstrings, which is what we're working on right now. So we do want to make sure those hamstrings are flexible. So we'll do it one more time. Find that right position for you. Okay. And then begin to roll down and feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Okay. Hinge forward from the low back. Fold in. Relax your neck. Look at your knees. Relax the shoulders a little bit more. And then roll up. Okay, great. So let's go to warrior one. We're going to turn to the right, and we'll take the right foot forward, and the left femur, left knee drops down in front of the chair. Extend the left leg behind you. Keep a little bend in the left leg. So level one, you're sitting in the chair with the right foot under the right knee. Level two, you're pushing on the right foot, so you feel the right quadricep active. And then level three, you're upright out of the chair. So you're out of the chair. And then level one for the arms is down, level two at mid height, and level three, reaching arms vigorously forward. Take a deep breath. Extend your hands up and away from the back heel. And even if you're sitting in the chair, continue to press on the 4 points of the right foot and activate that right thigh. Doing good. Hands down, back leg in. Let's pivot on the chair and aim in the other direction. Good, warrior one. This back leg extends behind you. Left knee bent, left foot directly under the left knee. Good. And right leg extends out. You're taking the right femur in front of the chair, so you're at the front edge of the chair, and then find the right position for your hands. Reach your arms vigorously away from the back heel or away from the shoulder girdle. Yeah, this looks really good. Good, another deep breath, really extending the hands out. Good, very good. And then lower your hands. Let's pivot. We'll do it one more time each way. So again, find the right position. Some of you are ready for that level three where you can lift up out of the chair or almost, maybe for a breath or two. And then again, you've got that nice deep lunge there. Find the right position for your hand. So as you're extending your hands out, face your palms toward each other. So instead of out or down, and then extend and reach your hands away from the shoulder girdle. Good, another deep breath. 6 directions of the lungs, full lung capacity. Good, and then hands down, and we'll pivot on the chair. Let's aim in the other direction. Good, yeah. And then when you're ready, just lifting those arms up, reaching and extending. Let's still keep the chin up, so the chin is parallel with the floor. Oh, yeah, there you go, and you're extending the arms outward. There we go. Yeah, another deep breath. Good, just being careful. Feel free to modify as necessary. Good, very good. And then hands down, and we'll pivot forward. Good, let's rock and roll. Roll over those toes, heel and toe raises. Good. Not exactly what Elvis had in mind when he was doing his good work. Okay, good music. Yeah, another deep breath. Okay, nice. So let's take the right hand up and reach for the back of your neck and push or pull, bringing that arm back. Good, the chin remains parallel with the floor. We want to feel the stretch through the tricep, the back of the arm, and the flattening of the armpit so we can really get that shoulder and rotator cuff more flexible. Same arm, let's cross in front, right arm reaches left, left arm like a lever. Nice. Let the shoulder drop down just a little bit so you're not bunching the right shoulder up by your ear, but you're extending and reaching the right arm left and then pulling it toward yourself. Let's go to the other side. Reach up for the back of your neck, push for level 1 or pull for level 2. Check in, keep your chin parallel with the floor. Good. Nice stretch there in the back of the arm and the armpit. Good. And then cross in front. Left arm reaches right, right arm like a lever. And pulling the arm in. So reach away and then pull the arm in. And you will feel this in the back body, the latissimus dorsi, the posterior deltoid, and the tricep. Another deep breath. Excellent, very good. Let's do it one more time, each side. Right. Good. If you have tight shoulders, you're going to push that shoulder. So it's a push, or you have more flexibility. You're pulling the arm back. Then continue to sit up straight. Good. Nice, and then cross in front. Remember, if we're holding these postures too long for you, you go ahead and move out of the position or modify as necessary, okay? So we all have a different physiology, but I want you to do the postures as much as you can, as well as you can, but I don't want you to overdo it, okay? Good. Let's go to the other side. Push or pull. Bring that arm back. Excuse me. Good. Nice stretch here. Good. Full lung capacity. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Let's cross in front. Left arm reaches right. Right arm like a lever. Good. Deep breath. Doing great. Doing good. Let's go ahead and lower the arms down and hold the back of your chair. Tilt forward. This is going to be for the front body, the anterior deltoids and the pectorals. Hold the back of the chair, lean forward, and feel the stretch through the shoulders and the chest. And then lower your chin to chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Front body and the back of the neck. Yeah, this looks great. So you're bringing the shoulder blades and the elbows just a little closer together, which of course will stretch through the front of the body. Good, another deep breath. And bringing that vitality into the body. Okay, good, and then come back and just sit back in your chair and just allow more of your shoulder blade to touch the chair. And this will be a soft broadening through the collarbones. Yeah, there you go, just like that. Okay, and then again, hold the back of your chair and tilt forward. You want a long line with the spine, elbows and shoulder blades coming closer together so you feel the stretch through the chest and the front of the shoulders. Tilt forward, and then if you like to, you can drop the neck down a little bit more. Good. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Good. Another deep breath. Good. And then lean back in your chair. Excellent. Very good. So let's sit up straight. If you'll scoot forward to the middle of your chair, and we'll do our neck rotations. Remember, when we're doing these, we always want to start off slow. We're going to do about 10. So we'll go slow and then get wider and wider and wider with the rotation. But the first time around, you don't really even want to feel it. So we're not looking for your range of motion at the beginning. It's just the smallest movement. Okay, so sitting up straight, sternum up, and then chin to chest. Choose a direction and then circle small. And if you want to, you can close your eyes and feel the rotation of the neck. Soften your shoulders down. Widen the circle now. Inhale as the chin lifts. Exhale as it lowers. Circling around. Doing good. Getting wider with that spiral now. Looking for full range of motion there. And then let's rest, stop. We'll come to a neutral neck, neutral spine. Just rest for a moment, make sure you're not dizzy. Take a couple of deep breaths, and now when we go in the other direction, again, start small. So that's why we want to pause in between. Otherwise, you just whip around and go wide the other way. So always stop and give that little extra time to your body. So sitting up straight, chin to chest. Choose the other direction. Remember the first rotation, you don't even really feel. And then getting a little wider with each passing rotation. Circling. Doing good. Relax your jaw. Deepen your breath. Circling around.
Sounds like Rice Krispies.
You hear the Rice Krispies, do you?
Yeah, sure do.
Everyone, yes, I do. Okay, good. So let's come to neutral. And we've talked about this before, but I like to mention it again, that when you hear the Rice Krispies, what you're hearing is a little breaking down of the fascia and the scar tissue that's protecting your neck from movement. If you have an injury, you don't want to move too much, which of course is the miracle of your body, is that it will prevent you from being able to move. But then when you're well, now you need that mobility again. And so when you hear the Rice Krispies, you're actually breaking up some of that connective tissue. And that's why we want to go slow, and then you keep doing it. And so, 2 or 3 times a day you could do that, and it will break down. So again, you're slow, you're sitting down, you're being very mindful about it. But the Rice Krispies will go away. So good news, huh? Okay. Great. So let's extend the arms off to the side now. So we're sitting up straight, feet are wide. You want your feet width of the chair, and arms out long. And we'll just reach over there, so arms stay at the same height. And you'll feel this in the side body, reaching way over there. Good. Good. Way over there. Reach. So you're reaching your left hand from your right foot, pressing the left foot down. Reach your right hand way over there. Yeah. Good. Nice tall spine. Lift the chest. Good. Very good. Nice. One more each side. So there's right and there's left. Okay, excellent. Let's lower the arms down. That's good. Sitting up straight, let's do a trunk rotation. So we just sit in the chair. Let's do a circle here with the whole body. Circling around. Inhale when you're leaning forward. Exhale. Back, closer to the chair.
That's the one that goes in a circle.
Is the whole torso?
Yeah.
Right?
It goes in a circle. And then go beep, beep, beep.
That's great. Okay, good. And then we'll come to neutral, and now we're going to go back in the other direction. Just spiraling around. Be mindful of your spine. Pull your body. Good. Good. Deepen your breath. Even if you're exhaling when I say inhale, that's okay. Just keep breathing deeply. Over time, it will become more natural for you to hear the cue, or you'll already be doing that. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and come up to standing behind your chair. If you need 2 chairs, you need one behind you. If you feel a little unstable today, no problem. It's better that you're between the chairs and that you don't run the risk of falling. Okay, good. So let's just start in mountain pose. Good. And so try not to lean on the chair. Standing in mountain pose, you want to feel the top of your thighs over your heels. A lot of the time we are standing in our toes. The top of the thighs over the heels, and then link them with your toes. Engage your abs. Lift up through the spine, shoulders are back. Good. Take a deep breath. So we'll lengthen the neck, but the chin still stays parallel with the floor. Good. Nice. Let's rock and roll. Let's do our heel and toe raises. So I love to do this posture of barefoot. So this is also a good one that really moves those metatarsals. So we have 40 bones in each foot, and we want to keep rolling over those toes, get that circulation into the lower part of the body, or the lowest part of the body. If you don't need to hang on, try not to. Good. Have a deep breath. Okay, excellent. So let's do Warrior 2, right knee bent and left leg way back there. So we try to have the legs out wider than the chair, but if you have tight hip or knees or a hip or knee replacement, you might be a little closer in, but it's still the same posture. So right knee bent and left leg straight, right hand extends outward, left hand to the chair or left hand off to the side. So you're sinking down into the legs, but lifting up in the spine. Doing good. And if you can, you can look at your right hand. Otherwise, you can look forward. And again, if you need to hang on, left hand to the chair. Take another deep breath. Good, and lift up and pivot methodically. Right foot comes in, left foot goes out. On the exhale, bend your left knee. Good, hips and ribs aim toward me or toward your chair, and arms are long. You want your left foot directly under the left knee. You should be able to wiggle your toes in your shoe. If your knee is too far forward, the weight will be in the toes, and that's not good for the meniscus. So you want a straight line with that lead knee. Okay, let's lift up and pivot methodically, going forward, and aim your right foot off to the right side. Left toes are aimed toward your chair. Good, sinking down into the legs, lifting up in the spine, and extending out through the arms. These types of strength training postures are very good to reduce the symptoms of osteoporosis. So this does build the muscles and therefore builds the bones. Let's lift up and pivot methodically in the other direction. Left knee bent, right toes are aimed toward your chair, slightly inward. Doing good, sternum up, shoulders are broad and hands extended way out there. Doing good, another deep breath. Excellent, good. Lifting up, pivot your feet forward and then back to neutral. So you always want to take the feet forward and then push in. Let's rock and roll. Good, good. Okay, so this time let's do side ankle lunge. We'll take the legs out wider than the chair, side ankle lunge, right knee bent. I'll move away from the chair so you can see me. Same thing with the legs. So the right knee bent, the left leg straight, but this time we're gonna lean with the torso. So right elbow to right thigh, and left hand to the chair, or left hand up high. Notice how much weight is in the right shoulder. So we're just kind of sinking down, or we're just resting it there softly, or level 2, you'll just reach behind. And then you're working your torso. And so instead of leaning, you have to engage your abs to hover. Okay, so let's lift up, and we aim the feet methodically in the other direction. Begin to drop down, side ankle lunge, left elbow to left thigh, right hand to the sky. Reach and extend through the right side of the body, long line through the right side. Left elbow to left thigh, so leaning or just reaching behind the left knee. Back leg strong, and lifting up. Good. Pivot forward. Let's do it one more time. Go in the other direction. Again, make sure that your feet are wide enough so you're getting a challenge in the legs, but not too much so you're not overdoing it. Good. Hanging on, lunging, leaning, side ankle lunge. So you're going to come back just a little bit. Still hanging on it. Now the torso's more over the leg. Good. Another deep breath. The back leg is strong. You're pressing on that back heel and then lengthening off through the left side. Let's lift up and change directions methodically. The right foot comes in, left foot goes out. I think just a little wider stance for you, your long legs. Yeah, good, and then back leg straight. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Good, and then leaning. Left elbow to left thigh. There you go. Yeah, nice. Good, right hand to the sky. Nice, long line. Sometimes you can feel this in the low back on the right side, in the kidney band. Good. Okay, breath is smooth. Good, let's come back. Come back up to standing. Let's bring your feet back. Just stand tall, stand in mountain pose. So we want to get comfortable standing on both feet evenly. So you're standing up, sternum up, shoulders are back. Okay. Excellent, very good. So let's take the chairs out wider. Did we do both sides? Yeah, okay. So let's do our beloved squats. So legs out wider than the chair.
Who's counting?
Yeah, right, who's counting? Okay, so then level 1 is just a little bend. You're just going down a little. Level 2 is a deeper bend. Good. We want to do a few of those and just warm up the legs. Good. And then down and hold is level 3. Good, so you're sinking down into the legs, you're strengthening that muscle, and you're gonna feel the heat. That's what we're looking for. When you feel the warmth in the legs, that's your body is building muscle right then. So we don't want to stay too long for cramps, but we don't want to feel that heat, okay? So then you rest with the legs straight. We'll go back to level 2, just up and down a few times. Good. Nice, and then down and hold for level 3. So as you're dropping down, you want to take your booty back there just a little bit more so that you have the lengthening in the hamstring while you're dropping down and strengthening the muscles. Okay? Take another deep breath. Good, and then lifting up. Good. Pivot your feet forward and then back in. Okay. Yeah, that one works, doesn't it? We'll just rest for a moment. Let the body rest from that. And if you'd like to rock and roll, we can do that. Rolling over the toes. Fan out your toes in your tennis shoes. Really moving through the metatarsals. Okay, good. And one more round in squats. If you don't need to hang on, try not to. So just go up and down for level 3. Again, so if you still want to be in level 1 or 2, that's fine. So we're not all trying to do level 3 if that doesn't work for you today. So we can go back to level 2, move a few times there, and then back down to level 3. Good. So we're not trying to be synchronized. I mean, it works out that way a lot, but that's not, we're not all trying to do the exact same thing. I want you to do the postures that work for your body. Good. And again, we'll go down and hold for level 3. Good. Feel that heat. These are strength training postures. We want to keep the legs strong because that's your independence, right? Walking. Keep your legs strong. Okay, good. And pivot forward. And then back in. Okay, so let's go ahead and sit back down. Everyone's like, finally. When are we going to sit down? Okay, good. So let's roll the shoulders. Let the legs rest for a little bit. Nice. And the other way too. Circle the other way. Good. Really move the shoulders, so not just your elbows. Get the shoulder to rotate and lift it up. Lift that shoulder up. Good. And we go backstroke, or the other direction. Good. And then forward stroke or freestyle, or moving in the opposite direction. Nice. Okay, good. And then lifting up and down. Up and down. And then forward, backward. Bringing the shoulder forward. A little more of a turn happening there on the side body. Good, and then we'll keep moving. So we'll twist again like we did last summer. Simple. Look in the direction that you're moving. Looking over there. Very simple. Lift the spine. Keep lifting up, sitting up straight, and twist. Over there. Good. And then relax. Come down. Good. Let's sit up straight. We'll lower the right ear to the right shoulder, and the left hand extends off to the side. So you don't want the shoulder to be up by the ear. You want your ear by your shoulder, so it won't be over there. You just want a nice stretch, so you'll feel that through the left side of the neck and the top of the shoulder, and as you extend the hand down. Let's go to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder, right hand extends off to the side and down. You do want it down below the shoulder, so the hand's off to the side there. And again, you're going to feel this here on the side of the neck and into the shoulder, possibly in the arm. Good, and again, sitting up straight, and then off in the other direction, right shoulder to right ear, left hand extends off to the side. Good, shoulders are down, but sternum is up. And then the other way too, so extend, move the left hand, the right hand off to the side but down as you touch your ear or move your ear toward your shoulder. Yeah. Okay, good, very good. Let's roll the shoulders together. Nice movements there. And sometimes when we do this, you'll feel your mouth move around. Let's go the other direction too. It's like, how's that happening? Well, all the muscles are attached, right? So if you grind your jaw, it's can lead to tight neck and shoulder pain, or if you have shoulder pain or neck issues, it could lead to a tight jaw, just so that you're mindful of that. And so the more we can keep the jaw relaxed throughout the day, and hopefully we do a little better while we sleep. Seems like everybody grinds their jaw now.